Hello YouTube, welcome back to CryPTBEARDS. How you doing? You can't actually respond in real time, so there's very little point in you answering me. I'll just assume everything's okay, and if it's not, well, I'll just have to labour in ignorance of that fact, won't I? And I'll pretend everything's fine. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just speaking in Michael Jackson lyrics now. No reason. Just doing it. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I put an autosave on. Did you notice? Did you see? Did you see? We dig eternally with immortality. Oh, these are lyrics again, aren't they? I'll have to work these up. We'll have to paste these, pop them in the old Discord at the end, and I'll see if I can get Sinister Elements to work up some kind of bed for them, and I'll sing it out. We'll have a national anthem, a dwarven anthem. Oh, stunty dwarves! Oh, stunty dwarves! Why are you so bloody short? Is it because your tunnels are difficult to dig if you're tall? I don't know why I put that accent on. What's all that about? You see, that's what I thought, Rando. An hour? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, that's for the tune of God Save the Queen. Sorry, I should have read the whole thing before I passed it on to the future, shouldn't I? Silly present me throwing things off the future me when they didn't need to be thrown off. We dig eternally with immortality to make our home. Lava that's deep and hot burns foes whom we have caught to please our king. There, that one is to the tune of God Save the Queen. Okay, I recognise the fact that I added extra things into the lyric set that weren't supposed to be there, but we got there. We got there in the end. It was sung, and words were made into music. Such beautiful. Listen to the children of the night. What sweet sounds they make. What darling music they make. We've been playing for an hour with Sound Sense turned completely off. I hope I haven't annoyed you all. Should we put Sound Sense up a bit? Let's see what it's doing. Oh, a little bit of groovy, what's its name? I was going to say arpeggio, but that's not what I'm looking for. What's it called? It's not a cappella. Unplugged. What's it called? Acoustic. A little bit of acoustic guitar. Ah. Do 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 do. Hoo! Oh yes. Very jazzy. Very exciting. I mean, part of me feels like I just want to put my own music on. I've been doing it with GTA. But then again, maybe we should just let the Sound Sense music play out in the background. Although I fear that it will hypnotise me. It will distract me into non-verbal sort of like malaises. Not to be confused with Malaysia, which is a country. And a malaise is just a being, a state of being. We need to get some doors down in this mofo, don't we? So let's build some doors. Or is it doors? Is that really what we need? I mean, tables and chairs probably make more sense, right? So let's add... not an armour stand. Come on now. Come on. AT. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll let them finish building that, then we'll do the chairs after that. We're going to need stockpiles for storing stuff. Are national anthems public domain? Now there's a query, Rando. That's interesting. I mean, I think it kind of makes sense to me that they would be. But also, I mean, do they fall into a sort of similar category as a trademark? Are they like a national trademark? I don't know. I imagine... I mean, a lot of them were written significantly long enough ago that maybe even if they were copyrighted, they've fallen out of copyright. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, all I know is that most people dislike their own national anthem and find the national anthems of other countries more enjoyable. Oh, I do need doors for the bloody dingle-dangle, don't I? For the dormitory. The clue's in the name, scoundrel. It's a dormitory. Let's just... There we go. Add a load of doors. Bang. Goody gumdrops. Are we digging? We digging? Yeah, we're digging. We're doing good. We're doing fine. You would take music any day over the job cancel flute. That's a good point. We don't want that constantly pinging out over the time. We'll see if it starts getting a little bit too much, and then we'll do it. Oh, there's a playlist of national anthems. Intriguing. They're always good for rewriting the lyrics too. Good afternoon, JC Experience. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. As you can see, we're CryPTBEARDing. We're doing a little bit of old D-War Fortress, because that's what we do. It's not well, I mean, it's not what we do. It's just one of the things I do. It's something I have done in the past. I'm doing it now. Oh my god, I'm getting my tenses mixed up. Right, have we got any of these beds built yet? B. Yeah, look at this. Bed. No? Can I? There we go. Bird. Bird. Oh man, come on. Come on, give me a nice space to put in symmetrically, right? That's what we want. That's all we want. A little bit of symmetry. Symmetry. Oh, it's hard to launch into little improvised songs when you've got the sound sense music twangling away in the background, isn't it? As soon as you try and launch into your own little melody, it says, no, you may not. Fuck you. I don't know why it would have that weird accent, but it did. It did in my mind. You only hear National Anthem when you watch the Football World Cup. I mean, I think these days, mostly National Anthems really only have any function at sporting events, right? I mean, to use a National Anthem under any other circumstances does seem a bit weird, doesn't it? If you met somebody who sang the National Anthem on a regular basis of whatever country you're in, you'd look at them and go, you're enjoying living here a bit too much. It's like those people. I mean, okay, this is just my personal opinion. So if you do this, then I do think you're a bit weird, but I forgive you. So don't hold it against me for saying this. But those people who put the England flags in their garden, even when a football match is on, or the World Cup or something, why? I mean, what does it give you? What feeling are you getting by flying the flag? There's going to be a vanishingly small number of people who are walking down your street going, what fucking country am I in? And they look at this flag and go, oh, yeah, England. Fair enough. Okay, I get you. I mean, and especially in London, I mean, there's so many other national flags flying. If you were that addled, you didn't know what country you're in, you could very well end up thinking you're in some kind of new Brazilian city. Then again, the weather would probably give it away, right? I think so. You sing the national anthem every morning. Oh, JC, that's a bit weird. Very odd. Very strangy behaviour. Why are my miners not digging, and why is nobody putting these beds in place? The placement of these beds is vitally important to the continuation of this fortress, yet they are completely ignoring it. Why? Oh, because they're obsessed with hauling all this wood that I've told them to chop down. I see. Right, zoom out, designate, cancel. Right, we're going to cancel some of these wood chopping designations because, frankly, it's too much, and we're going to end up with people just obsessed with moving wood when they don't need to be. There we go. Cool. Hang on. All that shit that was black before is gone. Maximum confusion. Yeah, I've never really understood why it flies that people let people fly the Confederate flag. I mean, when people say, it's my heritage, I'm like, I don't fucking care. Honestly, divest yourself of that heritage. It's a bad one. I mean, when I tread in shit, I don't then put a plaque on the shoe and say, this is where I got shit all over my shoe. Remember it forever. I stank like a motherfucking pile of shite. That's not what you do. You try to forget those kind of things, right? If a family has like a rapey uncle or something, you don't mention him every year. You don't bring him up every Christmas and go, oh, do you remember Uncle Dave? He was a bit rapey, wasn't he? That doesn't happen. You try and forget. You try and put it to the back of the mind and minimise. And then some family historian down the line can discover they had a rapey Uncle Dave. Oh, a great Uncle Dave. What am I doing? This is getting very silly. Here we go. It takes quite a while to get up, but I think the nations appreciate by non-loyal patriotism. Okay. Every national anthem every morning. Oh, rando. That's an undertaking. Quite the endeavour. There's like at least 250 nations. Oh, migrants. Hello. Oh. turns out my waffling has yielded new denizens. How many have we got? Come on, all of you get out. Is that it? No, that's not it. There's more. There's more coming. Once they dry up, we'll go over to Dwarf Therapist and take a look at what's going on. Oh, the black stuff on the ground was some kind of seasonal thing. That does make sense. That does make sense. The thing about flying the British flag in America is that was... Well, actually, it wasn't actually that much longer ago than the whole Confederate War, I suppose. I mean, what, maybe an extra, I don't know, maybe it's an extra like 100 years on top, which isn't really that far back. We're talking like, what, 4 generations in 100 years, maybe? Or I mean, you could do 100 years in 2 generations, couldn't you? Even less, in fact. Holy shit. Time flies. Even on biological scales. Close the doors, don't let the migrants in. Vote Brexit. Oh, JC. So politic. Much satire. I hope. Come on, guys, fill her up with wood and then get this dug out. We want to get these bad boys dug up. You know what? I've just remembered what I've not done. I have not checked my new migrants out. Shall we pause? Let's do it. Let's switch over to Dwarf Therapist. I'll connect and I'll quickly pop it on for you guys to take a look at. Where is it? There we go. There's Dwarf Therapist. Now we can see who's here. So let's read our dwarves and take a quick peeky poos at what's going on. Of course, now is the time for you to pipe up if you want to claim any of these dwarves as your own. Give them your name. Ooh. Build a wall, indeed. Indeed. We could build a wall. We could build a wall. It was roughly 100 years. Yeah. Also, you know, much as, I mean, the narrative of the American War of Independence differs slightly where I was taught it and where you were taught it, I would go as far as to say that in the War of Independence, it was a political war based on something where neither side was what you would call evil. Whereas the Civil War in America and World War II are those kind of wars where you can look at it and say one side was evil. You know, they don't have to have mega baddies for a war to break out. I'm not saying that the British at the time of the American Civil War were great. I mean, I don't really know much about the time, and there are many demonstrable periods in my nation's history where we acted like complete cunts. So, you know, not to say that we weren't bad, but, you know, I think there's a different magnitude of justification. I mean, I'm not familiar with just war theory, but I'm pretty sure the American Civil War has, you know, more moral justification to it than other wars in the past. Let's get out of this. This is a political minefield. Why am I dancing through these political minefields like this with such gay abandon? It makes no sense. It's idiotic. Right, okay. Rando 303 wants a miner. Okay, well, let's organise our dudes by profession. You can have Thickut or Tossid. Would you prefer a male or a female dwarf? Tossid dive merchants or Thickut frosty trades? Family of frosty trades or the family of dive merchants? Yes. And hello Ratnik, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I nearly missed you there. Apologies if I left you hanging for ages and ages waiting for a response. Orchimedes wants to be a main herbal based professional. Okay, that's not impossible. That's something we can do. Where is the herbology lesson? The herbology lesson? Stop talking in potterisms. Where is it? Herb hunting. That's not what it's called, but it's something like that. Plant processing, plant gathering. That's the one, isn't it? That's the one. I mean, our best plant gatherer is also one of our... Oh, it's not a miner. It's our farmer. Okay, do you want to be Nish? Nish the farmer? Oh, Plutonium Jesus wants to adopt Thob the armourer. Okay, that's okay. And we need a master cheesemaker for Ratnik. Hold on, things are getting awkward. We have no cheesemakers as of yet, so we're going to have to put a pin in that one. You're going to have to hold on for a while until someone turns up with the appropriate skill set. But let's get people named who we can. Did Rando choose? Either miner would be fine. Well, for the sake of just ease of remembering what gender everybody is, we'll pick the male. So you can be Thicut Nizgashnith. Let's set the nickname. We're going to make you Rando 303. Oh, that's 3030. That's no good. Rando 303. There we go. Put that in. Let's commit that bad boy. Committed. The change is real. The change is real. Orchimedes wants to be our herbal professionalist. Herbal professionalist? Right, plant gatherer. The current best plant gatherer is Nish Phycodurlin, so we will quickly assign that to be Orchimedes. Is that Orchimedes with a 0? I'll put it that way for now. Orchimedes. Orchimedes, there we go. You're in. Commit. Right, who else was there? Ratneck, we don't have the Cheese Master for. Plutonium Jesus wants Thob the Armourer. So where's Thob? Thob. Redugar Armourer. There we go. Set nickname. And that is Plutonium Jesus. Plutonium Jesus. That fits? It fits. Except I spelled it Pukutonium. Plutonium Jesus. There we go. Commit. Lovely. Good stuff. Skunk Nancy. It's fucking political. Skunk Nancy. Oh, there's a blast from the past. You don't see Skin from Skunk Nancy around so much anymore. I thought she'd gone off to do like a solo career, hadn't she? She was pretty good. Weak as she was. No tears for us, as such. This can't be Dwarf Fortress if no cheesemakers migrated. I feel what you're saying there, Ratneck. It's a truism, yet somehow we are living in the exception that proves the rule. There are no cheesemakers here. This is a cheese-free enterprise for now. Mind you, we got no Milky Boys. We got no boobs to squeeze to get the old Milko out, so I don't know how we're going to end up making cheese yet, unless we make dwarf cheese. And I can't imagine dwarf cheese being particularly nice. For some reason, I imagine the breasts of dwarven mothers to be somewhat concentrated. I imagine dwarven milk to be like a very thick colostrum-like concentrate. Maybe with a gritty texture to it. It's got a crunch, I reckon. It's got like a sandy substrate that comes in through the nippulature. Nippulature? Nipple aperture? Oh my god. Well, how am I ending up in these weird places? Is this your fault? Are you guys doing this to me? Maybe. Rando 3030 does have a very sci-fi vibe to it, it's true. Have I missed anyone other than Ratneck? I don't think I have I? Orosco, did you claim anyone, or are you just happy to watch for now? We'll leave you out of it for now. If you want to name somebody, that's cool. And Ratneck will keep an eye out for the cheesy boys. Let's take a look and see who we've got now. I'm going to take my migration wave. Oh no, wait. Let's keep it in migration wave. Let's look at the 8 that have arrived. So we've got lots of farmers. That could be assigned to start producing farms. We've got weaponsmiths, wax workers, a professional child, another farm, a blacksmith, and an armourer. I know we've got no ores to process, but maybe it makes sense to start moving into the world of magma forges very early. Maybe. Dwarven milk is not from dwarves. It is extracted from purring maggots. Now, I'm not sure if you're using that as a euphemism. I mean, maybe it makes sense. A purring maggot has a certain evocative tone, but I know I certainly wouldn't call my purring maggot a purring maggot, if you see what I mean. More of a roaring worm. More of a vomity snake. Oh, Casper. Oh, there's a deep cut for people who fans of Bob Mortimer. Right, let's resume the action. Get on with what's going on. Let's look down at our base as it currently stands and hope that our miners... You know what? I'm going to take the miners off all other forms of work. Trust me, I'm currently in Dwarf Therapist. I can do this. Where are the miners? Oh. We got a cancellation. We may have to kill Dwarf Sound Sense. Dwarf Sound Sense? Hairy caterpillars. We get hairy caterpillars around here. The council have to go around fucking burning them en masse to get rid of them. We got these huge like carpets of moving caterpillars. Apparently we've killed some like something higher up in the food chain off completely. Some kind of bird probably. And now, yeah, we get overrun with hairy caterpillars every year. And we have to have people come in and, like, you know, trying to think of a word that isn't as offensive as the one that's in my head. Whatever. We just have to get rid of them. Silky snake. Silky. Interesting Interesting choice of word. What am I doing? I'm trying to stop my miners from doing other stuff. Okay, so animal hauling, off. Burial. I'll let them bury their dead. Why not? Let them haul food. Why not? No furniture hauling. No pushing or pulling of vehicles. No refuse hauling. Okay. Bear with me. No stone hauling, taking that off. Trade goods hauling, no. Water hauling, okay, you can do that. Wood hauling, definitely not. Cleaning, yeah, okay, you can do that. Construction, okay. Deconstruction, okay. Road building, okay. Levers, okay, that's good. Let's commit these changes. I am committed to change. And now I'm back. You all, of course, are aware of this, but the bedroom's been finished. Hooray! Build the bed. Let's place the last of the original 7 beds. Bang, made out of cedar. Very nice. And let's order up 8 new beds, because that's how many people arrived with the last migration wave. Come on. There we go. Oh, thank you very much, Orosco. Much appreciated for the bitty hundo. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Cupo, Gypsy Moth has been deemed offensive. Every day I'm hustling. Possibly my favourite part of GTA 4. Certainly better than being asked by Roman to go bowling, cousin. Would you like to go bowling, cousin? I'm alright, thanks. Thank you, Roman. Much appreciated. Beds. Let's build some beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 beds. And a wooden armour stand? I don't think so. That's not what we need. That's not on the list. It's not coming in. Right, let's catch up with chat a bit. The slimy slug. Ooh. Now there's a bad euphemism. Slugs are deeply unsexy creatures. I, in fact, have a mild to serious phobia of not just slugs, but creatures that don't have bones. Most forms of gastropods, most forms of cephalopods, which is weird, because I'm also fairly obsessed with cephalopods. Squid, octopuses, fascinating creatures, and interesting, up until the point I'm seeing them in a non-video format. The second I'm actually in physical proximity of a creature that has no bones, I start to get cold sweats, I'm shaking, I want to be sick. I mean, it's like a genuine phobia. I'm not talking like I just don't like it. I mean, my body goes into this weird sort of hyper shock state. Ugh, I don't like it. Spiders, on the other hand, don't care. I could literally fill my mouth with spiders and then just like laughingly burp them up onto someone as a practical joke, which would obviously be incredibly cruel. But you know, it wouldn't bother me. I mean, after the fact, I may think, some of those spiders probably shit in my mouth. Why did I do that? Because, of course, for the joke to be the best joke it could be, you can't kill them. You don't want to burp up a mashed pile of chewed spiders on somebody. They're going to go, what's this? I don't know what this is. You want the spiders to run out of your mouth all over your face. What am I doing? I'm terrifying the audience. I should probably just shut up, shouldn't I? Let's not talk about filling my mouth with spiders. This is madness. Pure madness. Gypsy has been deemed offensive, Cupo. This seems like safer ground. This seems like safer ground to walk on. Talking about the offensive nature of certain names. Yeah. As I understand it, there are people in the UK. I know globally, Gypsy has become a sort of a slur, but I believe there are people in the UK who self-identify in that form. So I don't know where I stand on using the phrase. Very confusing. Very confusing. And thank you very much for the bits again, Orosco. Sorry I didn't acknowledge your leaving, but it's all good. It's all good. No, they don't have bones, but they're still very fascinating nonetheless. Intelligent creatures. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. I'm going to ignore chat for a minute. Let's get back into the actual meat of the business we're at hand. The meat of the business we're at hand? Okay, let's just ignore what I said and get back into the action and see what we can do. We're going to need more beds. I'm presuming more have been built, so we'll whack them in as quick as we can. Bing, 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 bing. How many have we got left? 2. Pop them there. Should have made them there and there for symmetry's sake, but never mind. It's done now. 'Tis done. Have we got doors? Build door. Oh, yeah, we've got a load of doors. Bang. This is our new little dormitoire. Let's get everybody ready for snoozy time. There we go. Full size. This is a dormitory. Bang. Everybody come sleep down here. It's going to be fucking great. You'll love it. Oh, you'll be so happy. Right. So what do we do next door? I'm thinking dining room. Sod it. While we're in the early days and we're just building like the proto fort, rather than what will become the actual fort proper, as it were. Let's put our dining room right next to the bedroom. It doesn't matter if people are kept awake by the clattering of plates and the cheering of carousing dwarves. It's not important. What's important is they have somewhere to go to sleep and somewhere to go and eat, isn't it? That's what's important. So add chair. You want to call it a throne? You can call it a throne, but I'm going to stick a table in as well. Here we go. Bang. Good stuff. Good stuff. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've said some weird old shit, haven't I? We should probably I should probably go back and try and delete some of these VODs. I've probably said incredibly offensive shit, for which, if I have, I apologise, wholeheartedly and unreservedly. That's a lie. It's a confused, unwilling to admit that I've done anything wrong kind of apology. It's one of those. It's like, what? Oh, I'm sorry if you feel that way. Yeah, I'm a terrible human being. A monstrous degenerate. An animal has grown to become a stray cow. Surely you mean a calf? It's not just any random animal. That would be interesting if any old animal could grow to become any other animal. Like a baby horse becomes an adult cow. A foal to bull, maybe? I don't know. It's a weird transition, at the very least. Ah, come on, boys. Dig the hole. Diggy, diggy hole. You are some dwarves and you're digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Come on. I just want a dining room. That's all I want. Let's put some tables in while we're here. Tables and chairs. Sung to the tune of Diamonds and Pearls by Prince. No, let's not do that. I'm not familiar enough with the works of Prince to actually do that. I'm also not really a Prince fan, it has to be said. He never really did it for me. Never really twiddled my dials, as it were. That's a bad euphemism, isn't it? Stop doing meaningless euphemisms. That's what I've got to do. I've got to be less of a dingleberry and stop doing that. We're out of tables. Damn. Curses! Curses! Build door. Okay, I'll pop a door on there. Did I actually put a door in there, or is that a bed? That's a frigging bed. X. Thank you. Build door. There we go. Bang. And another one? Yeah, that's good. So our dining room now has doors. So that's good. Can we put any chairs down? Oh, yes, we can. But not as many as we'd like. Not as many as we would like. Oh my god, I've been recording this one for 27 minutes. We've done another half hour. Boys, we are producing YouTube videos like nobody's business. This is insanity. Right, stop pausing things, scoundrel. Plutonium Jesus, something's blocking your sight. Oh, that's awkward. What are we blocking? What is being blocked? What can't Plutonium Jesus access? I can't tell. Maybe it's this table. It seems like it should have been built by now, right? But it hasn't. Did old Pluto J not get the chance to put the table in position? Intriguing. Someone's eating a cave lobster in here by now, so that's... Whatever, let's make this a dining room. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, there we go. It's a big old dining room. Dining room, it's a room in which we're dining in... No, it doesn't work. Normally you can put anything to the theme tune for Spider-Man, but not today. Not dining room. Oh, my right leg has gone completely dead. I mean, not literally. It's not necrotizing. I'm not rotting. I haven't been struck with rigor mortis. What I mean is it's gone numb and is about to develop pretty aggressive pins and needles. Dear, oh dear. If only my bladder had gone numb, then I wouldn't be cursed with this absolutely unbearable pressure. Then again, I imagine if my bladder did go numb, much as I wouldn't feel the pressure, that would also probably lead to me not feeling pissing myself. Which is... Oh, probably a bad thing, I would say. Probably. Probably.
Time for autumn has come.
Oh, that's nice. You mean it is autumn? Oh, hello. My screen's gone a bit grey. We may have a crash. Are we going to crash? Or is the save going to work? The save is going to... crash. Well, oh, no, we're back. We're back. Everything's fine. Stop panicking. bloody panickers, the lot of you. What is it with you guys? Constantly bloody panicking. Let's make some more thrones and some tables. Bingo, bango, all good. This is suspended, so let's unsuspend the construction and see what happens. Come on, people. Come on. There we go. Lord knows why Plutonium Jesus couldn't place it earlier, but apparently that was a thing. That was the situation we were in, and well, it's been sorted now. More chairs. Bingo, bango. Chair, 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 chair. There we go. That's more like a dining room. Tables and chairs, not just tables. I mean, come on. Who's ever been to a dining room with just tables? I certainly haven't. Actually, that may not be true. I may have been in a dining room with just tables. I just don't remember it. Shouldn't... Oh dear. A thief. He's Shikit Lonkus, the kobold thief. Okay, we don't actually have any kind of military presence with which to deter him, so we're just going to have to let him nick something, basically. Or maybe we just draft everybody and go for the CRYPTBEARDS pummeling. Do we do that? Should we start with a nice pummeling? I think so. Let's do it. Let's create a military unit with everybody in. Create squad. No uniform. Know what you want. Come as you are, as they say. And then we'll stick everybody in that we can. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay. Plutonium Jus. Platinum. Platinum Jus. They choose some interesting letters to take out, don't they? Okay, so the Orbs of Rewarding. Interesting name. Let's sort those out. Can I press escape? Done. Good. Military. Do we need a second? Create second squad appointed by this leader. No uniform. There we go. The escorted basements. Oh, hello. There we go. Let's pick the rest of our people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so many people in here, but that's okay. And then we go military. No, it's not military, is it? It's, what's the S? Squads. There we go. A, B, A, B, Shift A, Shift B. There we go. And then we K from list. And we press C. And everybody goes to attack the thief. Good. Order given. Oh, pause! Pause! Shit. They spread out pretty quickly there, didn't they? Let's head up and see if we can see where the action takes place. Right, they're running this way. Oh, there's the thief! There's the thief. Let's click on him. Can we follow? Can we follow? Let's close that. Click on him there. Here we go. F, follow. Here we go. Let's watch him die, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Man, he's pegging it. The dogs are after him. Well, this is a pity. I didn't think the kobold could run that fast. Let's have a little look at him. How's his wounds? Is he good? A small, squat humanoid with large, pointy ears and yellow, glowing eyes. His neck is cut open. His neck is dented. His right lower arm is cut open. His head is cut open. His left hand is cut open. His somewhat short ears are extremely narrow. He has a narrow chin. His skin is brown. His eyes are yellow. His upper front teeth is gone. His teeth is gone. Of course they is. I mean, why wouldn't his teeth be gone? They is gone. I mean, yeah, his upper front teeth is gone. Yeah, because grammar. Right, let's follow him again. Come on. No off the edge. Ah, oh, he fled. What a bastard. What a bastard. Everybody's been removed from their squad, so let's do that again. Let's go back to M and disband both squads. Dum, dum, bang. Lovely. Excellent news. Let's unpause, go back to the home base, and take a look at what's going on. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Those of you watching on YouTube, you will have to wait till next time for a little look-see, because I'm about to dismiss you until the next video. Does that sound good? Probably not. But never mind, it's the way things are. See you next time. Bye!